Y'all, we're gonna do some smoked baby back ribs. We're gonna do them on the new Woodfire Oven. Y'all wanna stick around for this one. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. Welcome to my backyard. So glad you're here. Guys, we are going to do a good one today. We are going to use our new Ninja Woodfire Oven to smoke some beautiful baby back ribs. And I'm going to show you a different way of smoking your baby back ribs. Not like I do in my Woodfire grill. We're going to do it with a no wrap step. Okay, so we're just going to give it the smoke all the way through. And I'm going to show you how to do it so you keep your ribs nice and moist. Okay, now it's gonna be a little different today. We have Mrs. CJ helping me because your boy had a little bicep surgery. So I cannot do the stuff I normally do. I only got one hand and I'm actually right-handed, so I'm very handicapped.
Yeah, handy-capable.
Handy-capable.
You're handy-capable.
So, guys, you're gonna hear Mrs. CJ in the background. If you guys don't know, Mrs. CJ actually has her own YouTube channel called The Bitchy Baker. I'll put a link for it up there. Check it out, say hi. Maybe subscribe. Anyway, it's a lot more fun than my videos, right? It's true. Yeah. All right. What we've done so far, or what Mrs. CJ has done so far, is we've gotten our ribs out of the cryovac, that packaging, got them dried off, got them onto a tray, and I had Mrs. CJ trim off the edges and all the little bits. She had a little bit of a struggle with one of the ends, and there's a bunch of bones in the knuckle at the edge of the ribs, but we got through it. We took the ribs, instead of taking the membrane off like we normally do with our ribs, I didn't want to put Mrs. CJ through that.
I appreciate it.
She's not a fan of all this meat touching going on. We scored the back membrane, okay? Did a little crosshatch on it. Won't hurt anything. We're gonna cook them down. You'll be good to go. There is a big argument out there whether you actually need to pull the membranes off or not. So we're gonna do it with no membrane pull today. Next thing we do is we cut it in half, because when we put it on the rack for this wood fire, it needs to be cut in half. There isn't a room for a whole long rack of ribs. And then we got it seasoned up. All right, we used the Bonchon's Japanese barbecue sauce, the hot and spicy as a binder, right? Got on both sides. And then we seasoned it up with Uncle Steve's Shake, competition pig powder, Daddy Dutch barbecue approved, as it were. So ribs are all seasoned up right now. We put them on the roasting rack in the heavy duty tray that comes with the Woodfire Oven here, okay? That's what we're gonna use to cook it on. Now, when we get that tray into our Woodfire Oven here, we're gonna pour a little apple juice in there in the bottom tray. So it's got a rack in the tray. We're gonna put some apple juice in there, and that's gonna help it keep it nice and moist throughout the cook. I've already went ahead and put the pellets in there. We're just gonna do 1 cup of pellets for this one. All right, hit the smoker setting, 250, and just take it until it's done. We'll be using our instant read thermometer the whole way to make sure we get to that done temp, usually about 205 to 210. And then we'll also use our instant read to check probe tenderness. Of course, it's our lightning instant read from ThermoPro. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that link down below. Save you a little bit of money if you get yourself one. Kind of talk this one through a little bit, but when I'm working with one hand, I got to explain what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get these ribs in this oven, get it started. Come on back. We're gonna go ahead and turn the dial to the smoker setting. 250 is good. That default temperature is fine for me too. Then we'll hit start. Let it go through the ignition process, and then we'll get the ribs in there. Okay, team, we've gone through the ignition process, got all that smoke. We're gonna pull the rack out.
It just goes in?
Yeah, just put it in the tray there. Put it in. Pours the apple juice in there. Sorry, let's pour the apple juice in.
How much?
About half that bottle. Actually, put the whole bottle in.
Gosh.
Sorry.
Good Lord.
So that's a 4-ounce bottle of apple juice.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slide this back in gently so you don't slosh the apple juice. Shut it down. Close it, and then we'll check on it in about an hour and see where we're at with the temperatures. We are an hour in, boys and girls. Let's take a look. All right, we're getting there. Let's take a little temp in there with our lightning. All right, 173. This is very hard to do with one hand. All right, 176. All right, let's say we got about another hour or so, but we're getting some good color on there. When it comes up to temperature, I'm gonna go ahead and baste a little barbecue sauce on there. that little bonchons that we use for the binder. Let it tack up a little bit, and then we'll slice into them. All right, guys, we're just at 2 hours. We're at 2:05, 2:04 on the instant read. Let's go ahead and get these basted with a little of that bonchons. Give it a couple minutes to tack up, and then we'll cut into them. Let's get some of that bonchons on. So that sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. I'll get it brushed on. This is hard to do with my casted hand. Mrs. CJ's in there on social media right now. Alright, we'll just give it another 5 minutes or so for that sauce to tack up a little bit. And we'll take it inside, slice them up. What are you doing? Alright, guys, we're done. Say hello. The camera is set up for my height, not
I'm on my tippy toes that way. Look at this. Is me standing up.
All right, guys. Ribs have been, we got them tacked up in there for the next 5 minutes. So, guys, this took about 2 hours. All right, 250, 2 hours. Got to 205-ish degrees throughout. So now we're gonna slice them up. Nice dark color, beautiful mahogany, right? All right, let's just come down here and slice these bad boys up. Okay, Mrs. CJ is gonna cut them up.
No comment about my slicing skills.
Yeah, no commenting the slicing skills. We're going, don't cut me.
Keep your fingers on the way.
We're gonna slice in between the bones, right? We turned it over so she can see, have a little guide right there. Yeah, you ready for this?
By the bone.
You're guided by the bone.
Yep, I'm ready. Maybe. I'm surprised you let me touch your knives.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm so bad at cutting. I don't know what is going on.
All right, while she's cutting, let's take a look.
All you're gonna hear in the microphone is me grunting trying to cut these.
Nice. All right. Trying to get this where the camera will focus on this, but it doesn't seem to be focusing. You can see the shine. It is what it is.
Okay.
But nice and juicy.
They smell really good too.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get one tried on camera. All right, guys. Mrs. CJ is still behind me.
How would you know?
There's the rib looking luscious. I love the cast is providing a perfect backdrop. This is slightly creepy. The little hairball behind.
What are you eating?
Would you like a rib? Cheers, y'all.
I'm out. Out of here.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's too tender.
I know.
Great job.
I was eating some when I was cutting them.
This is rib perfection right there. Good job.
Thanks.
That's our first ribs.
Well, and I only put them in the crock pot where everybody makes fun of me that it's pulled pork.
Yeah, it is pulled pork. Don't put your ribs in a crock pot. All right, guys. I know this was a little bit, different. I'll try to edit like I normally do, but...
You're going to edit me out? Is that what you're going to do?
I'm not going to edit you out. But you're not in it.
You're going to make my hands bigger? Look like man hands in there?
Yep. All right, guys. Anyway, if you guys want to get yourself one of these wood fire ovens, there's a link down below. Check it out. We're going to do a lot more cooks on it. If you want to get anything in my videos that we use, knives, cutting boards, merch, all that good stuff, links are all down below. All right. If you want to become a show producer like all the awesome people scrolling in front of me people who know you do not put ribs in a crock pot, hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. But other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.